Good after, Good afternoon, everyone. This session about reviewing the results of ORC Group and its subsidiaries as of Q2 23. We'll start our session by reviewing the net results and financial statement. Financial statement and the net results for the group. So we will start with the Q2 performance for 23. The group has generated 26.8 million revenue for the Q2 standalone, marking an increase of 22% versus Q1 23. That has been directly reflected into the net result for the group with a profit of 2.4 million versus 1.2 million for Q1 23. That increase is almost over 100% when it comes to the net profit for the group. For the parent company has registered 19.8 million with an increase of 3.9 million during Q2 versus Q1 23, with a total net profit of 1.9 million versus 900,000 compared to the Q1 23. This is for Q2 standalone. Moving to the year-to-date performance for the 6 months compared to 22, the group has generated revenue of 48.8 million versus 43 million for the same period in 22, registering an increase of 14% in terms of revenue. When it comes to the net results of the group versus H1 22, the group generated 3.6 million profit after tax versus 2.6 million, marking at 33% as an increase in the net profit. As for the parent company, for the first 6 months, almost revenue are the same versus H1 22, yet the profit has declined by 600,000 from 3.4 to 2.8. This is mainly related to the increase in the key raw material prices related to the sugar, aluminum, and preform. It's worth mentioning here the increase in the group profit versus Yago. It's mainly driven by the enhancement and improvement of Algerian operation results by almost 1.5 million compared to the last year. Moving to the summary KPI related to the performance of the group, as mentioned earlier, all of the at the group level, all of the major KPIs for the group are on the positive sign. So turnover increased by almost 14%, gross profit 7%, operating profit by 40%, and the profit before tax by 25.5%. As for profitability ratios for the group, again, it's all in the positive sign versus Yago. It's 12.5% for EBITDA, and net profit margin 7% versus 6%, operating profit 8%, and the gross profit was declined by 2%. Again, this is related to the increase in the key raw material prices versus Yago. At the parent level, despite the maintaining the same turnover or slightly increased by less than 1%, yet the rest of KPIs are on the negative sign. This is mainly related to the increase and inflation in the key raw material prices. Gross profit decreased by almost 9%, operating profit by 13%, and the profit before tax by 17.5%. EBITDA has been reduced by almost 1.2%. Net profit margin have been decreased by almost 1.3% from 9.6 to 7.9, and operating profit from 9% to 7.9%. Gross profit dropped from 37% to 33.5%. When it comes to our financial position for the group have increased its net asset base by almost 6.4%. This is mainly coming from the enhancement in the working capital and reducing our inventory levels, in addition to the decrease in our borrowing liability by almost 4 million during the first 6 months of 23. When it comes to the parent company, again, the same ratio have been almost maintained. So our net asset base have been improved by 4.2 million from 76.7 to 80.9. That increase in the net asset base is mainly driven from the settlement of our borrowing liability by almost 4 million Omani Riyal during the first 6 months of 23. Moving to the cash flow. Cash flow, it's a mirror position of our improvement in our balance sheet. So our operating cash flow activities have been enhanced by 3 million, coming from the improvement in the profit at the group level. Yet our activities, again, as you see, our financial activities have been decreased by almost 3 million Oman Riyal. This is mainly coming from the settlement of our borrowing liabilities by 4 million Oman Riyal. So overall, our cash flow, it's enhanced when it comes to the operating profit, investing activities. It's less investing activities related to the lower capex spending versus the same period of last year. However, the achievement here over here is coming from the settlement of our borrowing liabilities compared to the previous year. This is the end of our session, and I would like to have any question or inquiries from your side. We'll be happy to answer.
If no question, thank you. Thank you for your attendance. And a copy of the meeting will be posted on the CNA.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all.